So I have this sheet metal hammer that I got from my grandpa when he passed away, and it was $3.95 when he purchased it. I don't know really when it was, but the problem is it's got a really loose handle and the head actually pops off. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to try and cut a slit in the handle and make a wedge out of the scrap piece of oak that I have. And then hopefully the wedge will open it up enough so that it sits firmly in it. So to turn this into a wedge, I'm going to try and just cut it down on my bandsaw a little bit. So there's the wedge I'm going to use. Just going to sand it down a bit. I think it should work. So I have my wedge and I have my handle. I'm going to cut a line, something like that, so that the wedge can just go in and expand this piece of wood inside the head of the hammer. So now I'm going to cut a slit down the handle very carefully. So the way it will work is this wedge will go in here, and hopefully it'll expand the wood enough to sit in tight to the head of the hammer. Okay, there's my wedge. Here's my handle. Here's the head. And just with that wedge in there, already I can see that the head is a lot tighter on that hammer. Get a better view. So, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. Except now I can't get the wedge right. So now what I'm going to do is get some glue on that. Let's get some glue.
A really unique personal touch. Yeah. That's very cool. I love it.
And look at the drawers. I have drawers.
Right.
The pictures just lighting up and all the funky different colors. It just makes me all happy inside.
That's so cool.
So I'm just going to let that glue set up, and then I'll just flush cut that off and we'll be done. So I let the glue sit up for a bit, probably not as long as I could, but I'm kind of impatient. So I'm just going to use this little pull saw just to flush cut this off. Okay, now with that wedge in, it opened up the handle inside the head, and it's actually completely solid. It's a very efficient way to fix a loose hammer. Thanks for watching.